So it's close to. I want to go to the St. Andrews Hoops game. It was a big game against Murray that night.
Right.
The game started at 6. It was 4:30, and it just dawned on me. I think she's got the flu. I'm like, damn it. That's prime rush hour. That's, I mean, if you ever been around Kensington at that time of day,
I have.
there are 9 million cars on Connecticut Avenue.
The choke point between the Shell gas station and where Savannah's used to be is now
it's just brutal.
The Mr. Wash coffee spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it's brutal.
Devastating.
There's a billion cars, and I'm like, oh, this is going to screw. I'm not going to be able to get to this clinic, drop her back off at home, this is going to crush me. So I go, anyway, but being a good parent, I got to take her to the thing. So I'm taking her to the clinic. Sure enough, they do the thing. She got the flu. Sure enough. I said, she just had the flu shot. So pissed. And then they say, do you want the Tamiflu? And I go, well, do you think it'll help? And they go, it might. Well, again, in good conscience, I can't not, you know what I mean? I want to protect my daughter. So I go, all right, the problem is I go the back way behind Kensington. It's a long story. And I'm going to turn right, Bowles Avenue.
Okay.
And I had this situation a million times where you're at a light, it's a parking lot, and obviously you're next one up. The person there is going to let you in to turn right to get on your way, right? I'm coming off a little side street because I went a back way, okay, near all these like little warehouse area. And the first car won't let me in. The second car won't let me in. The clock's ticking. I'm going to miss the game because I know I'm going to be in traffic over there. The pharmacy's going to take forever. So I just say, there's a small wiggle room area.
Right.
Where I can hit the gas on the silly 540. And I say, so I hit it, and I just pull the truck.
Okay.
Right in front of like whatever those Chevy, I don't know if it's Tahoe, whatever it was.
Silverado.
Immediately, the cherries go on. It's an undercover cop. Immediately.
You got to be careful with those things.
You just never know, right?
You just never know. Tahoe is.
Yeah, I think it was a Tahoe, whatever it was. And I go, damn it. So immediately I pull. I tell my daughter, though, I said, watch this. So I put my 2 hands right on the steering wheel.
10 and 2.
Right. The guy, the officer friendly, comes over. He looks at me, and I roll down my window, and he goes, he was very friendly, I have to say. He goes, how are you doing today?
Roll down your window.
Whatever, I hit the button.
So is this a Montgomery County, sheriff's department or just a county cop?
It must have been a county cop. It wasn't a state trooper. State trooper would have just lit me up. Yeah. I would have paid I would have owed $1 million. So it was obviously a Montgomery County cop, undercover. He pulls me over and goes, how you doing today? And I go, I'm okay. How are you? And he goes, do you have any idea why I pulled you over? And I kind of looked at him. I played a little bit. I paused a little bit, kind of crinkled my face and went, did you not like the way I pulled out in front of you? And he went,
I thought you're silly at pulling out.
Yeah. And he went, well, I am pretty good at that too, Cakes. But, and he said, well, first of all, he said, you actually ran the stop sign. Because it was, stop signs,
rolling
you're not.
Stop.
No, it wasn't even rolling stop. It was that, how a stop sign, if I actually tried to turn right from the stop sign, I would get crushed. Because it's 15 behind where you have to anything. You got to kind of pull past it.
Yeah, sure.
And then to kind of inch your way in. I mean, who stops right behind the stop sign and stays there until you turn?
Nobody.
Nobody. You stop, and then you roll forward to get as far forward. And that's when no one was letting me in. So I forced my way in. And so he said, well, first of all, I could get you for
failure to stop.
Failure to stop at the stop sign. And I went, really? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I couldn't see. And he goes, I know you're trying to get home. He says, we're all trying to get home. I want to get home. You want to get home. I know your precious passenger doesn't want to get hurt. You don't want her to get hurt. He says, just take this as a warning. And I said, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to do that. My daughter has the flu. I'm just trying to get her medicine. I apologize.
Now you get backstory.
Killed him with kindness because he already let you off.
I said, I'm sorry. I wasn't racing to get home. My daughter's just diagnosed with the flu. Forgive me. I apologize. He says, just be careful out there.
Just be careful.
Just be careful.
God, you get hooked so much.
You know what? He wasn't in the mood to do all the
He
paperwork.
didn't want to mess with me either.
He wanted to get home just as bad as you wanted to get to the game.
Because at that time it was like 5:30.
Yeah.
We were getting close to time to tip. He wanted to get home. I saw he pulled into my old neighborhood. He was butt close to home. He didn't want to deal with me.
I have no police officers would be upset. They also maybe pull over fishing for, is there marijuana smells or something big? You're not a big fish. You're polite. In the end, it would be a minor traffic violation.
Of course, a big waste of his time. But he did make a point, and I will be more conscious of it. And that, I'll be honest, that's not a move I typically pull, but it was classic rush move. Like, I want to get to this game. I don't want to go to the pharmacy and wait for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be in traffic by the effing Rite Aid coming back. It's going to take me forever. And so I pulled a rush move. And sure enough, I got pulled over like immediately.